Hey guys, it's Keeley, and today I'm going to be doing my September book haul for you. I accumulated like 16 books this month, which is kind of insane, but there were some new releases. My friend sent me some, and also Hastings was having their going out of business sales, so I got quite a few books from that. So we're going to go ahead and get on into it, and I apologize if I don't go too deep into the synopsis just because I don't want this video to be too long, and I just want to show you the books that I have because book hauls are fun. So here we go. The first book I got in the month of September was A Torch Against the Night by Saba Tahir. This is the sequel to the Ember and the Ashes series, and I am so excited to get to this one. I just recently read An Ember and the Ashes, and it's one of my favorite books of the entire year. I really loved it, and so I'm really excited to see where the story goes. Hopefully I'll get to this one by the end of the year, but we will see, and it's so beautiful, and I'm just so excited for this one because the first one was amazing. The next book I got was also a new release for the month, and obviously I had to get it because it's in the same world as one of my favorite series ever, and that is The Tales of the Peculiar by Ransom Riggs. This is just a bunch of short stories set in the peculiar world and stuff. It is mentioned a few times in the series, and so it's one of those things where you always wanted it to be real, and now it finally is. And I haven't read it yet just because I've had to read so many other books for certain reasons, but I will definitely be getting to this one before the end of the year. Look how beautiful it is too, and it's like cloth bound and it's just shiny, and I love it. And apparently there's like some pictures and stuff in here too, so like that'll be interesting to flip through. I'm definitely excited to see all the different short stories and read more about this world because I miss it so much. This next book I got because I am going to be seeing the author at a festival I'm going to soon, and that is 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston. I already read this one, and I did enjoy it. Not as much as I thought, but I really did enjoy it, and so I'm really excited to be able to meet her now that I've read the book. And it's like a story kind of similar to The Wrath and the Dawn, and that's why I didn't enjoy it as much, but I will definitely be going into that more in my wrap-up. But yeah, it's like the retelling of 1001 Nights, you know, where the king murders all of his wives, and yeah, and you find out there's a reason why, and it's just really interesting. But like I said, it is similar to another story I had already read, and so I didn't get that much into it, but I still really enjoyed it. The next book I also got because I will be seeing this author at the same festival, and that is The Star-Touched Queen by Roshani Chokshi. I'm actually currently reading this. I have like 40 pages left, so I'm going to read this before I film my wrap-up. But I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm actually really not enjoying it. I can see why people love it, but for me personally, it's just kind of a miss. But I'm still going to finish it. Like I said, only like 40 pages left, and it is beautiful. And I'm still excited to meet Roshani Chokshi nonetheless because she's amazing and her writing is amazing, whether I like the story or not. These next few books I have to show you are a part of the going out of business sale at Hastings, so they're really cheap. So the first book I have to show you is Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. This is book 3 in this series. I'm not quite sure what the series is called, but this is the third and final book in that series. I have the first one, I don't have the second, but now I have the third, and it was like $4 I think, so I had to get it because look how massive this book is. So normally it is at least like 10, 12. So I just had to pick it up because I want to read the series so bad, and yeah, so I got this one. The next book I got was also like $2 to $4, and that is Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. This is my first Brandon Sanderson book, and this is book 1 in the Reckoner series. I have no idea what this series is about, but I have heard non-stop amazing things about Brandon Sanderson. So when I saw this one for so cheap, I decided to pick it up. Also, this cover is absolutely beautiful. So I'm very excited, and I cannot wait to finally dive into Brandon Sanderson. The next book was also like $4 at Hastings or something, and that is Fire and Ash by Jonathan Mayberry, and this is book 4 in the Rotten Ruin series. And no, I don't own any of the other books, but my little brother has read the series and absolutely loved it and has been begging me to read it for years, and I have actually been wanting to read it so bad for years now because it is about zombies, and I need more zombie books in my life. I love The Walking Dead. It is one of my favorite TV shows ever, and so I just want to read more books about zombies, and so I saw this one for cheap even though it's the 4th one, but it's incentive to get the first 3 now. Speaking of more zombie books that I need in my life, I got Zombie Baby by Darren Shan. I think, yeah, this is book 5 in the series. Once again, I don't have any of the others, so I need books 1 through 4, but this was $2. And zombie series, I have been interested in reading this series for like the past few years now, so I am glad that I got this one for so cheap. This next book I got is from another popular author that I have never read before, and that is Everything is Illuminated by Jonathan Safran Foer. This cover is stunning. I have never seen this edition of this book before, and I've been really interested. I can't tell you exactly what it's about, but I know it has Nazis and World War II history, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just seeing the word Nazis back here. And World War II is such a big historical moment that really, really interests me. And I just find it so intriguing. And I've heard nothing but good things about this author once again. So I am very excited to dive into his world. These next 2 books are both in the same series, and that is The Evolution of Mara Dyer and The Retribution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. This is book 2 and 3 in the Mara Dyer trilogy. I own the first one, and if you didn't know, we are going to be doing a readathon of this entire trilogy in the month of October. Katie over at Kate's Book State is going to be hosting it, and I'm one of the co-hosts. So you should definitely join in. Let me know if you want to read these. Even if you read them and you want to read them, you can. If you just want to read one of them, you can. That's totally fine. I am so excited to finally get to the series in October. These next 3 books, my lovely author friend Katrina Leno sent to me. Definitely go check her out. Her books are amazing. They're on Amazon, any place that sells books, basically. They're so amazing. I absolutely love them. But anyway, the first one I have to show you that she sent me is This Is Where It Ends by Marieke Nijkamp. And I have been wanting to read this one since I have heard about it. And it is about a school shooting, and I think it's told over like 43 minutes or something like that. 54 minutes. Okay, I was close. And it's told from different perspectives, and to me, I'm really interested in reading about this type of literature just because my job field that I'm going into deals with this kind of stuff, and it is so relevant in today's world, so I'm really interested to read this one and see how it is. The next book she sent me sounds really funny, and that is Kill the Boy Band by Goldie Moldavsky. And this one, I don't know too much, but let me read the back. It says, they are friends, they are fans, they are sick of being nice. And so I basically think this is about a group of friends who's obsessed with this boy band, and they end up kidnapping one of them. That's all I really know, but it sounds really, really funny, and I'm really excited about it. But look how beautiful this book is. Like, I love this naked book. It is so pretty, and then the end pages are just really, really cool. And this one just sounds like it's going to be a great time and just so funny because I'm a huge fan of One Direction, so I'm just going to be thinking about that the whole time. But yeah, I'm very excited to read this one. The last book Katrina sent me may be one of the most exciting books in this entire book haul, and that is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. But there's a catch. It is signed by John Green. I literally feel so honored to have a signed copy of The Fault in Our Stars. Like, that is so amazing. John Green is amazing. His books are amazing, and I'm just so happy to own this. The next book I am very, very excited about, and that is The Fever Code by James Dashner. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about this book, but this is the sequel to The Kill Order, which is the sequel to the prequel, which is really fun to say. But I have read all of those books. I even read the prequel, so I'm really excited to see where this one takes off, because the prequel did leave off and you're like, what's going on? And so I'm really excited to see how it wraps up, because I think this is the last one. And finally, the last book that I got in the month of September is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, and this is the sequel to Six of Crows, and I am excited for this. I'm just not as excited as everyone else, because I did like Six of Crows, but I wasn't as crazy about it as everyone else. Like, her other trilogy I like way more, but it's still really, really good. And also, this duology is so pretty. And even though the pages are red, I hate the color red. Just a little fun fact. It's still really, really gorgeous. And I can't wait to see how this story goes, because one of the characters that I really did like, something happened and I was like, what's gonna happen now? And it left off on a cliffhanger. So I'm really excited to see where that goes. And this book is kind of really big. So those are all the books I got in the month of September. Let me know down below which ones I need to read as soon as possible. And don't forget about the Mara Dyer readathon going on in the month of October. I have a good video if you want to go watch it to see more information. I will leave all my social media links down below so you can come and find me and we can chat about everything. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!